Every week I got a mission to get it. Hop on a flight and then finish in business. I'm sitting in business, just look at the ticket. A traveling man, I'm switching to pivot. Why would I talk about it when I live it? I know that you live it, I know that you mad. Putting up numbers and flipping the digits again and again and again. Well, you get it. Elevate and enjoy the saga. Better pay, give me more them dollars. Still on the grind, ahead of my time. My yesterdays are your mananas. Trip to Hawaii to bust out the haka. I bust out the haka, I bust out the ooh. When there's nothing to do. Never been capping, you know that it's true, 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 true. Haters are climbing your river like boo, 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 boo. Breaking their hearts and breaking the rules. Ooh, 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 ooh. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I ain't tripping, this is easy, easy. Got 'em excited to meet me, meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs, CZs. Wake up, get to it and repeat, repeat. Hey, I ain't hear nothing haters say. Let them talk about us. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away. Put the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it. Talk about it, yeah. I've been going hard from the night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a prize, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Boy, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that. Try and get a big stack in my bag.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the workhorse, Jonathan.
As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Taken at the goal line.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. You look at this Bears defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Bears take over. Throwing to start the drive. Bolden. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. To throw again. Bolden. He finds his man. Complete. That's Barton. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down. Bolden. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown Bears. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And that will come the offense as they take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive. Bolden. He's going to let this one go deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Miles. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Chicago.
Up the middle, Johnson. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. And the Bears
on 1st and 10. Bolden. He finds his man, complete. That's Barton. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st down, Bolden. Buying time to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Bolden. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. Sanders' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up.
And now off to the races down the right side. 1 man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Colts. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Throwing to start the drive. Bolden. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. You look at this Colt defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud to be in a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Bolden. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Dio Odangbo in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Taking it about the 36. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now Richardson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
That's good for a Colts.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, just shy of 140 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense
that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Richardson. And this taken in by Downs. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Bears' 18-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
10-7 our score after one. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they go to work on a first and goal. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bears now ready to take over again. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Back to throw. Bolden. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Now, fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. On first down, Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Taylor. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 3rd down and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
That's good for the Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 50.
Again, it's Taylor. Oh, what a move. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Richardson to the air on first down. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. And a nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. The Colts on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Richardson looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through and moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Bolden. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Dayo Odeyingbo. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bears' 46-yard line.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And Pittman going to have a Colts 1st down as he'll get this down inside the 40. Now Richardson steps away to his left. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Richardson working from the gun. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's Richardson to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
That's good for our Colts. 1st and goal at the 5.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line. So if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 31, here comes second and a yard. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety rolling into position, almost had it, but it's second down. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Miles. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 30.
And the Bears first down.
Back to throw again. And this is incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Miles. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Colts pick it up, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on first and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Richardson. The short throw pulled in by Woods. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down. Back to throw. Bolden. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded at about the 28. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. So here are the Colts to take over. They got the victory last week. That was against Jacksonville, and they lead this one as well right now. Out in front here. They've got it 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
There, Richardson back to throw it. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Chicago offense set to get started. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
21 yards. 1st down, Bears.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the 1st. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Carr. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bolden. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Barton. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 21.
And the Bears 1st down.
Back to throw. Bolden. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts' 13-yard line. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks, don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They've got to right the ship. They had a great 1st half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Alec Pierce, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Throwing again. Bolden. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's when you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? You can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Gml W3 on the play. First down, Bears.
A give up the middle to Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Dio Odengbo in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack as a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Let's take it inside his own 40. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, Richardson. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to fourth down. Back now in Indianapolis, as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And down he'll go at the 25. 58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd down and 6 now.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Bolden got his open man. It's Carr. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Off the play fake. Bolden. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. First target, first catch at a first down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Bolden. He finds his man. Complete. That's Miles. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 17. At the Bears 45.
Richardson looking to throw this. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Dancing to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Holding, offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Richardson to throw off play action. And the pressure gets to him again. That's Zach Pickens in there to finish that play off. But collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he gets it down to the 32. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to start one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Bolden. And that is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
24-yard gain on the play.
Throwing on 1st down. Bolden.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bears 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
1st down, Chicago.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Bolden. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Bolden. And that's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Back to throw. Bolden. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off. Second and 11. They'll try the left side with Taylor. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Indianapolis, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get to